Hi, it's Mary, Queenmlv. Talk to me Tuesday. It is Tuesday, December 7th, 2010, anniversary of Pearl Harbor. All I have to show you is more snowmen from last week. I am a snowman, good little baby snowman. I'll tell you that I worked on my coffee throw. I am determined to get that off of my design wall and onto my lap. The most exciting thing that happened this week is I did get 5D embroidery software, which I paid for 6 weeks ago, and it took all this time to get in. I'm really excited to have that now. So a couple things I've been putting on hold to design for embroidery. One is I agreed to make 12 I think they are prizes for Harry Potter quilt drawings, the Ophingens thing for next year. So I'm going to make 12 of those, and I've been waiting for this software because I didn't like the software I was using. The other is my Harry Potter quilt. It's been put on hold because I want to make Hermione and Ron their squares out of machine embroidery, if I can get that figured out. And the third thing I've been waiting for is my coffee throw, because as you recall, the center of it had words on it and one was misspelled, and I didn't have that font, couldn't really edit it, and didn't want to go through the learning process of learning how to do that on my old software if I had 5D coming. So those three things can now get finished. I did get most of the coffee throw except for that center square finished this week, so that's exciting. I do have the inner border ready to put on. My Texas brick crochet, I have about 10 rows left, and so you'll see the finished one of those next week. And that brings me to the snowmen. Great news! New week, no new project. I don't know what's happened to me. I did not start anything new this week, even though I need to. I promised my girls I would make them skirts, and I didn't. But no new project. But last week's new project, just coming along. I'm enjoying this. There, as you recall, I had these snowmen, and here, he's not first. He was the first one, and he was really cute. And then I showed you the second one that I did. This is machine embroidery on the, in an embroidery, in machine applique in an embroidery hoop. So I had those two last week. There are 9 total. I thought there were 8, but there's 8, and then there's this 4-letter word that says snow that's appliqued, and I don't know if it's cute, but I don't know if I want 9 or 8 blocks. I need to figure out. I'm going to make the 8 snowmen and then figure out what I'm going to do with them and decide if I want that. So anyway, you saw those 2. And number 3 was this fellow. And this is the guy where I realized I am their fashion designer. And I have discovered that I'm not very good at it, because I have to make his jacket match his hat and his scarf, and he turned out okay. So that's the third one. And then this guy isn't wearing clothes, so he was easier. He just got a scarf and a tree and some patches. That's number 4. This is the guy. You have to say to yourself, you put the jacket on him, and then you say, if I was wearing that jacket, what hat would I wear? And then you go find fabric to make the hat out of, and then you got to match the scarf, and then he looks like a drunk vagrant or something. I don't know who dressed. I do know who dressed this guy. I did, but he looks pathetic. The clothes, he's cute. He just looks mismatched. And then unfortunately, the ones who don't look like homeless hobo type people look like Red Skeleton. So this guy turned out cute. He's got some bizarre little twig hair going. And then the last one that I did, this is the 7th one out of 8, and then the 4-letter word, is this one. And he has All that's appliqued on him is his body and his mittens. The rest is all embroidered. So he's got a bow in his hair and a nice scarf and stars and little polka dots on his shoes and tons of detail on him, all embroidered. So it's interesting that you go from the guy who's all applique to the guy who's all embroidered, and they're cute side by side actually. So I do have 7 of those finished. One more snowman and then a decision to make, and I think I'm just going to make a wall hanging, so maybe a tablecloth, but Christmas dinner on a, I don't know if I trust kids not to spill the gravy on the snowman, so I'm thinking wall hanging. Anyway, that's what I did this week. I will try to get that other snowman finished this week. I will try to find some, I want to order borders and binding and backing for my jack-o'-lantern that I just finished, because he's just itching to get finished. Haven't started working on my UFO commitment, but I will. I am determined to get that done. And then if you remember my farm quilt, I was doing paper piece blocks of all the buildings at my farm, and I had to stop because I didn't have a picture at a good angle of our Quonset. And so my husband and daughter were up there last week, and I had my daughter shoot a picture for me so I can finish that block and hopefully get back on that. I'm hoping to give that farm paper piece, you know, it's our farm, to my husband for Christmas, because I haven't quilted him anything, and it's hard, you know. I don't want to give him snowmen. It's so seasonal and whimsical. I want to give him something he'll really use. So it was that, or the coffee throw, which I told you I really don't like, or the Texas brick, which I want. So hopefully I can get that finished in the next couple weeks for Christmas for him. Anyhow, that's what I've been up to, and I hope you guys just have a fabulous week. I hope you're, those of you taking December off are enjoying that, and those of you working extra hard in December are enjoying that. I'm trying to do both because I like to do it all. Anyway, have a fantabulous week, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.